teams that are going to come up here shortly, and they're going to pitch their top 4 effort from the HackLab that we had on the weekend. So I'm going to take you through a few slides first, and we're going to watch a video. Then I'll introduce you to the teams. Then I'll introduce you to the judges. And once again, we have a fantastic judging panel. And at the end of it, we will come up with a winner for the HackLab. We're also going to do audience voting. So once again, we're going to ask you to open up the Slido webpage, and there will be an opportunity to vote for the 4 teams that you're going to see here this afternoon up on stage. So HackLab 2017. We actually ran HackLab last year as well, so this is the second one that we did. Here's some pictures from the weekend. We do the obligatory selfie. So we had about 50 to 60 people participating, 10 teams, and a wide range of very, very exciting ideas and projects were arranged and devised and developed over the 2 days. Last year, there were 3 teams that made it into the final. They also pitched on this stage. And what was really interesting about last year is that one of those teams, the team Waste Warriors, they went off to Israel just a couple of weeks later, and they pitched their idea at the Iot Israel Summit, which was fantastic, a collaboration that Eitan organised with his colleagues over there. And there they are on stage in Israel, pitching the very same idea that they did at HackLab here. So this international collaboration is a core part of what it is we do here between the startup and developer community and internationally, which is pretty exciting. So the corporate challenges for this year's HackLab came from the Commonwealth Bank, from Transport for New South Wales, and from Eitan at Everything IoT. So from the Commonwealth Bank guys, what they were looking to do is to challenge the teams to come up with ideas that had a social community impact, that were based around blockchain and based around IoT. For Transport for New South Wales, they turned up en masse. I got to say, as a mentoring and partnership, corporate partner, Transport New South Wales pulled out all the stops, because there's about 10 of them turned up over the 2 days. And they were very interested in working with the teams to solve some of the really biggest transport issues that we have here in the state. And you will see that 2 of the teams that have come through definitely took on that corporate challenge. And Eitan challenged the teams to look at food wastage and the massive impact that that's having on society for the wastage of food through the supply chain. There were also 4 different themes that the teams could work through. Very, very kind of traditional IoT themes, but we had health and well-being, energy and resources, smart cities and transport, and obviously ag tech and food technology. And some of the teams also those themes appealed to them, and they developed their ideas around that. As always, I've got to thank our amazing technical partners. IoT would be an IoT hackathon would be utterly useless unless we had some technology there and some hardware. And these amazing partners helped us come up with, help the teams. They delivered technology. They had IoT sensors, platforms, etc., all freely available for the teams over the weekend. And we heartily encourage and applaud them for doing so and for giving up their time. So here's a few images from the actual hackathon. It was held at Muradee's offices here in Sydney. And we, again, Telstra was a fantastic partner of ours. They offered for us to use the entire floor there at Muradee, the CTO office, and also the Muradee organisation. We pretty much had a team, had a room for themselves across the entire building. It was quite luxurious, really, and the catering was fantastic. We had the kind of pitching side where they all pitched. They had their 3-minute pitches. Today they're going to do 4-minute pitches, so we've been very encouraging for them and given them an extra minute to pitch to you today. And then we had quite an illustrious judging panel as well. So we had Jacinta from Transport for New South Wales, we had Andrew from Commonwealth Bank, Michael from Microsoft, Ian from AWS, Julie, who's the head of Muradee, and Dean from Telstra, as well as Eitan from Everything IoT. So an amazing judging panel. So for now, we're going to show you a video. So I'll hand over to the AV guys, and we'll show you the video from the event. Hello everyone, welcome to the 2017 Everything IoT HackLab. We're very, very honoured and pleased to be hosted today by Muradee and the Telstra Software Group. They've given us this entire floor to play with over this weekend, which is just amazing, a great location and great facilities. So much to be pleased there, thank you. Judging criteria, this is the most important thing. So tomorrow, in this very spot, you will be pitching to a very, very prestigious judging panel. And this is a very important slide. You should make note of this from now until the moment you stand up and pitch, because this is how, if you want to win, this is how you do it. You adhere to these things.
Welcome to our facilities. It's great to have such a big team in here. We do own and operate the Marudi Academy, and so within this academy, as some of you may know, in Melbourne we actually have an IoT-specific Marudi accelerator. So it's great to see you guys here, and hopefully we can see some talent coming to this place that can bleed into the Marudi campus over time. Welcome to the facility. IoT is a key topic for us. In CTO land, we've got IoT as one of our key strategic initiatives this year.
Everything IoT is about propelling IoT innovation in Australia. We are doing it because this is the future. The future of this country is about technology and how we harness it to improve everybody's life. Our corporate challenge, how can help reduce waste of food? We are wasting more than 50% of what we are growing. So if you substantially reduce the waste, we'll be much better off. So see if you can come up with some solution for that problem.
So I work in the emerging technology team at Commonwealth Bank. Our remit is to bring the future forward, so we experiment and research with all kinds of emerging technologies, and essentially what we do is we try to figure out how to solve problems by applying technologies that aren't maybe not quite ready yet for the mainstream adoption, but will be in the next sort of couple of years. So there's a couple of problems with the Internet of Things, and that's why we set this challenge to basically figure out how to combine the Internet of Things and machine learning, and or the Internet of Things and blockchain. Internet of Things devices or machines are creating value for people, right? And they can generate value for other people as well. But currently there isn't a really good way to monetize that value. But how can you monetize the Internet of Things? So if a sensor is generating data and that data could be valuable to someone, how can you create a mechanism so that that person can not only access the data, but the sensor itself gets rewarded for providing the data?
Our goal and my mission is to put New South Wales at the forefront of using new and emerging technology to deliver better services for our customers and deliver a far more personalised and improved experience for our customers. So when we talk about social impact, every single person in New South Wales is our customer. And what we want to do is better understand what are the demands and the needs of those customers. And so our challenge to all of you today is how can you potentially use the Internet of Things to help us better understand what our customers really need in terms of our services. So where should we put the next train line? Where do we need the bus services to actually go? How do we better understand what customers actually want and what we can provide them?
So today we've got 10 teams pitching. The judges are going to decide upon who the top 3 teams are today. Not in any specific order. Those 3 best teams are then invited to come to the Everything IoT Summit on Wednesday, and the winner will be announced on stage at the Everything IoT Summit. Teams have all been told that they've got 3 minutes to pitch and 2 minutes of questions. Themes were smart cities and transportation, health and wellbeing, agriculture, food and tech, energy and resources. So it's very much an emphasis on ideation and how ready the idea would be to move on to the next stage. Obviously in IoT it can be quite challenging, although there's some with written code, there are some that are going to give you demonstrations, and there are others that are not. But you kind of have to balance that between a little bit of creativity on how challenging some of their ideas are. So it's not just about the technical execution or how many platforms you support or how many you're connected to. We're looking for ideas that are equally sound in their business model and in their technical executions. All right, that was the video from the weekend. Very well put together by Jamie and his team. Can we just flick back to the slides, please? So here are the 4 teams. Can you please stand up? Team Otterspace, Team Capgemini, Team The Iconic, and Team IoT Pioneers. Please a round of applause for our top 4 teams. All right, take a seat, guys. Get back to you in a sec. Okay, I'd like to welcome our judges to the stage, please. Could I please have Ian Gardner, the head of the startup ecosystem for Australia and New Zealand for Amazon Web Services. Rob Fitzpatrick, the CEO of Australian Information Industry Association. Dr. Elizabeth Eastland, the Director of Entrepreneurship, Division of Enterprise at UNSW. And John Henderson, a partner at Airtree Ventures, the money guy. Now, as what happened on the weekend, our judging panel have seen a few startup pitches in their time. So once again, this judging panel, probably between them, have seen many, many thousands of startup pitches and hackathon pitches. So you are in good hands, maybe, if you have the right answers. Okay, again, audience participation, key to this. So please, pull out your phones. There is an amazing prize for the audience voted favourite here today. So the judges will be selecting their top teams, 1 down to 4, and the audience will also select their favourite. Okay, and they all will win a prize as well. So please log in to slido.com, put in the hash code details there, and vote for your favourite team. Okay, so are we ready, everybody? There's a little bit of energy. Come on, energy in the room. All right, there we go. A bit of encouragement for the groups. All right. Okay, so the first team up is